All right, going live.
Okay.
Allowing participants.
All right.
Welcome teachers, welcome to today's live class with teacher class. I am Umesh and I'll be your moderator today. Welcome to live class with teacher class. I would request all the teachers to introduce themselves in the chat box. Let us know your name, your city and your school. I welcome all the teachers to live class with teacher class. Today we are going to explore Wakelet with our mentor teacher Sumedha ma'am. Let us know your name, your city and your school name in the chat box. During this session, I would request all the teachers to be as interactive as possible in the chat box. You can also answer the questions which you feel you know the answer, and you can use the chat box to ask your questions. And we have muted all the participants, but in case if you are not muted, please mute yourself. And I would request all the teachers to switch off their videos so that we can preserve the internet quality and the video quality. So we will wait for 1 more minute for all the other teachers to join, and then we will proceed with our today's live class. Very excited to have you all here today. And today we are going to explore the tool known as Wakelet. Welcome teachers. Very excited to see teachers from throughout the country are joining Karnataka, Delhi. Please tell us your name, your city, your school name, Bhuvaneshwar, Karnataka. From many states and cities, teachers are joining. Also, I would request all the teachers to keep their videos off so that we can preserve the internet quality or the video quality. All right, so let us begin. So I am Umesh, I'll be your co-moderator, and our today's facilitator will be Sumedha teacher. And we also have Sonia from our team who will be interacting in the chat box. So welcome once again teachers. And today we are going to explore Wakelet. So if you are not able to hear us, if some of the teachers are not able to hear us, we'll keep this screen up for like 20 to 30 seconds so that they will be able to understand what option to choose to join via audio. You can also help other teachers in your circle if they are not able to hear us or hear the speaker, they can join via audio by clicking on these options. The left option is for computers and the right option is for speakers. When you click on that, you will be able to hear the speaker. So welcome teachers, very excited to have you all here. I would request all the teachers to please switch your videos off so that we can preserve the video quality.
Umesh, we cannot hear you. Welcome, teachers. I think Umesh was just asking us to please switch our videos off. In case you have any issue hearing us, please make sure that you join
Sonia,
via
are you trying
audio.
to say something?
Umesh, can you switch your video off? I think your internet connection is unstable. Teachers, can you hear me? Let me know in the chat box. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Great. Great. All right. So welcome to teacher class. We're going to wait for 1 minute for Umesh to join us back. In case he cannot join us, we will continue. Requesting teachers to please stop their videos so that we can keep the internet quality stable. Otherwise, we will have internet issues. Thank you so much for introducing yourselves. Please tell us where you're from, which city, which school do you teach in, etc. Umesh has joined us.
Yeah. Sorry, teachers, I was facing some internet issues. I'm going to share my screen. So let us begin today's session. And before we begin our session, there are some expectations so that we can deliver a great experience to all the teachers. So mute yourself if you are not already muted, and please don't unmute yourself. And please keep your video off so that we can preserve the video quality, and ask your questions through the chat box. And Sumedha ma'am will take breaks in between to answer all the questions. And in the end also, we will take some time to answer all the questions. And if you have any questions anytime, please keep them coming in the chat box. So for this session, what will you need? We would suggest you should have like a pen, paper, or laptop or phone to take notes. Save the links which are shared in the chat box for homework purpose or maybe for reference in the future. And then stay engaged, ask questions, respect each other, help other teachers in the chat box as well. And also, please participate in the live question and answer all the polls so that we can design a very good experience for you. And these polls will help us understand where you stand with these sort of latest online tools. So let me take you through our website. So I would request Sonia to share the website link in the chat box. I would again request all the teachers to stop sharing their videos. Yeah, so when you enter our website, teacherclass.org, this is how our website looks. As you can see on my screen, this is the register with us today button. When you click on this and register with us, you will get all the latest updates and updates about live classes, update about tutorials and many more via email, via our newsletters. You can also sign up for live classes by clicking on this button. Do not worry, we will share the link to sign up. Once you click on the sign up, you will find all the weekly schedule. This is updated every week. maybe on a Thursday or Friday. So you can check this page and you can sign up for our upcoming classes. Also, when you visit the tool repository, you will find different tools, and these tools, we have tutorials for all these tools, which will be helpful for you and you can learn at your own pace. We also have offline paid tools offerings. Also, we have, you can explore need specific tools like tools for online collaboration, professional development tools, or virtual classroom tools. So when you go to the tool repository and open any tool, for example, we have opened Diksha, you will find, a brief description about Diksha app and, description about that app. You will find how many languages it is available and useful links and the key points of the app or the tool. So this is our YouTube channel. So I would request Sonia to share the YouTube channel link with the teachers in the chat box. So teachers, I would request you all to take like 30 seconds, visit that link, visit our YouTube channel and go ahead and subscribe to our channel. So the benefits of subscribing to our YouTube channel is that you will get all the latest updates whenever we upload a new video or whenever we go live or do any activity. You will get a notification from YouTube. At the same time, you will have access to all the videos, and we have tutorials on various important tools for teachers, which teachers can always come back and watch at their own pace and learn at their own pace. Suppose you're trying to use Google Classroom and you feel you're stuck at some point, you can always come back to our YouTube channel, go to our videos or playlist, and you can actually go through the video and clear your doubts. So tutorials are one powerful way to learn and to improve on your skills on any particular tool. And you can also find all the live classes videos, recorded videos in our YouTube channel. I hope teachers, you are able to visit our YouTube channel and subscribe and are able to subscribe. So take 30 seconds, visit our YouTube channel and please do subscribe to receive latest updates. The link has been shared by Sonia in the chat box. Thank you, Sapna ma'am, for subscribing. Thank you, Mary ma'am. Thank you, Parul, our teacher. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nalini ma'am, for subscribing. Please remember, you can always visit our YouTube channel and watch the tutorials at your own pace. Thank you, Namrata ma'am. All right, so this is how our playlist will look. As you can see, this is the live classes playlist, and you can watch all the previously recorded sessions here. All right. Thank you so much, teachers. So now I will hand over the session to Sumedha ma'am. Sumedha ma'am?
Yeah, hello. Good evening, sir. Thank you so much for the introduction. Good evening to all the teacher participants. So happy to, amongst you, I am getting a chance again to share another digital tool which I am using for making my virtual classroom journey comfortable. So I'm very happy and I'm very thankful to Teacher Class platform for giving this opportunity to me to share another very powerful digital tool which make lives of teacher easy, especially during the virtual classroom sessions, and that is Wakelet. So dear participants, the learning objectives from this particular session are At the end of the session, you will come to know what is Wakelet, a powerful digital tool. Secondly, you will also be acquainted about how you can create an account on the Wakelet platform, how to set up your profile, and how to start creating a collection. Now, talking about the word collection, I would first like to apprise you that as a teacher, what challenge I was facing as I was teaching in the virtual classroom. And the biggest challenge I was facing was that in the physical classroom, it was easy to take and monitor a progress of each and every child, whether the child is making notes, whether the child is completing the homework, are the students doing their project works. It was easy to go to the classroom and collect their homework, their assignment, their copies. We used to check their work. But now in the situation where we are teaching virtually, we are doing a lot of hard work, and almost we are burning the midnight oil to give the best experiences to our students. But how to keep a track of the work which the students are doing? Are they making notes? Are they completing the question answers of the chapter? Are they completing the assignments we are sharing? How they are doing the worksheets? Okay. The next thing I thought was that, okay, yes, my students are very good. They must be doing their work. But the other thing was how to check that, how to collect that, how to gather that. And so I started my research on a digital platform where I can ask my students to submit their work. So I thought of WhatsApp, that it is the easy mode of submitting. But I thought if 150 students every day submit their assignments and worksheets and notes, so my phone memory is going to run short. So what shall I do? Then I thought of Gmail or Yahoo Mail, whatever email IDs I was having. I thought, let me ask students to send the assignments there. Then the problem was my cloud storage will also run short. Every day I will be getting so much of mails from students, which will be getting mixed up with other mails, my personal mails, my school mails. And every time I have to browse with the name of the child. Maybe the child does not have an account and the child is using the parent email ID. So how I will search for the homework, how I will search for the notes. So this was the biggest challenge I thought that I'm facing as a teacher in the virtual classroom experience. Then I started my research, and through some webinars like the one we are having today, I got to know about a very powerful digital tool which teachers around the world are using for making collections. And that tool was Wakelet. So today I am going to share my Wakelet journey with all of you. And I want to help all the teacher community to show and explore this powerful tool so that if in case you are also facing this issue, you can take help of the digital platform called Wakelet, and you can easily collect and curate the web data and also your student work in a very easy way, in a very simple way, so that you feel connected with your students. So, firstly, after talking about the challenges, I'm going to show you my own collection, and then I'm going to introduce you to the platform. So, let me share my screen with all of you. Umesh sir, is my screen visible?
Yes, madam.
So much. So, this is my Wakelet dashboard as a teacher, and this is how I started collecting the work done by my students. So let me show you one of the collections. So I made this collection. Yes, sir.
Hello, Sumedha. Yeah, your screen is blur. Is your video off, madam?
Yes, sir. My video is off.
Okay. Can you try refreshing the page, or like,
Yes,
can you
sir.
reshare the screen instead?
Yes, sir. Sure. Just a minute.
Umesh, requesting you to just keep Wakelet on ready on your screen in case it's still blurry.
Yes,
Is it
sure.
clear now, sir?
Not very clear, madam. All right. So let me try and share my screen.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
So I need to share my collection with you. Then only you will be able to show the collection which I have created for my students.
Okay. So can we show the like the initial things from my screen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure. So let us move to the presentation.
All right. Shall I share the presentation, madam?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just allow me a second. I'm just trying to share the presentation.
Umesh, I'll share my screen. I have it open. Ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Please start presenting. Thank you so much, Sonia ma'am. So let us start. So firstly, I would like to bring to your notice that what is Wakelet? Wakelet is a free platform that allows us to curate and organize content to save and share. We can save videos, we can save articles, images, important tweets that we want to refer to in the future, important links, and even we can add our own text and save this content in our bookmark or organize related items into a collection. Next slide, ma'am. So, talking about Wakelet, you can bookmark anything. You can save the content from across the web in any form. Just now, I have told you, you can bookmark anything you find online in 2 simple clicks. Next, ma'am. So, first, talking about organizing and curating. You can arrange your bookmarks into stunning collections. You can group them into different collections. For example, you may have some personal collections, you have some professional collections, you have some collections related to student work, collections related to the circulars you want to share with the parent community, collections related to the important documents that you have for your professional work. So everything can be bookmarked and stunning collections can be created easily into meaningful and engaging collection experiences. Next, ma'am. The best part about this platform is that not only you can create a collection, but you can collaborate and share with the other people also. Those people can be your students, your teacher community, your colleagues, your seniors. You can invite them to collaborate with you on your collection to share ideas, inspiration, and knowledge. And within a single link or via the integration of the favorite apps that we have, that is Google Drive, OneDrive, Microsoft Teams, through OneNote, through Google Classroom, through Twitter, Every platform is used wonderfully to collaborate and share. Next, ma'am. Wakelet integrates very well with all our favorite apps. So once you add your Wakelet collection, you have seamless opportunity to experience and a very productive experience because the platform has integrated all the favorite apps and platforms to help us improve the workflow and add our content and share the collection in a very easy manner. So you are able to add content from Google, you are able to add content from Flipgrid, you can add a Sway presentation, you can add the content from Twitter, you can add from web page, your YouTube. Immersive reader is a very beautiful feature of the Wakelet. So you are simply going to love this digital platform. Next slide, ma'am. The key features of this platform are collaboration. So you can easily collaborate with others on your collection, which is perfect for doing the group projects and group assignments. There is a feature called Immersive Reader, which can translate the text on your Wakelet into 60 different languages across the world, which involves a greater platform for unity and diversity, which is included of the different languages. The other best feature of this platform is that if you like the collection of any other person on the Wakelet platform, you can make your collection copyable. The people are able to copy your collection if you do the settings in that way. And if you like somebody else's collection, you can copy that collection and add that collection into your Wakelet dashboard. The other important feature of this platform is you can embed any Wakelet collection into your blog, into your website, or into your LMS. LMS stands for the Learning Management System. So whatever learning management system you are using, whether it is Zoom or it is Google Meet or it is Microsoft Teams, you can embed your Wakelet collection into any LMS software. Next slide, ma'am. So how teachers across the world are using Wakelet? Teachers across the world are using this powerful tool, not just for curating the web content, but also they are engaging the students and enhancing their own productivity by engaging with the people around the world. Teachers are creating newsletters, teachers are collecting resources, teachers are also using Wakelet for lesson planning, for documenting your professional development work, like the images, the important links, the important YouTube tutorials that you want to refer to. So easily you can document and make your collection and also make interactive lessons for your students. Next slide, ma'am. And how the students across the world are using Wakelet. So there are not only teacher ambassadors, but we also have student ambassadors. Students who are 13 years and above, they are creating their Wakelet collections. The teacher gives them assignment and they complete their assignments and upload in the Wakelet collection, thus enhancing their digital research. And even students are creating their visual portfolios that showcase the best moments and accomplishments of their time at school. They're creating Wakelet collection where students are collecting their certificates, their virtual classroom experiences, their activities, their assignments, the webinars that the students are attending during the this period. So every child is not aware about the DigiLocker which the government is providing. So Wakelet is another platform which the students are maintaining to keep their all e-certificates very safely and privately, which can be shared easily later on in their life when they go out for any career opportunity. Also, the under 13 year students are using to make their collection with the help of the teachers, because the best part of this platform is that students do not need account to use Wakelet. They can create their own collections also while collaborating with the teacher. So assignment submission, project research, digital portfolios, classroom discussions, assignments, group research can easily be done with the help of the platform called Wakelet. Next, ma'am. Even the librarians and tech coaches are using this platform to create resources for the people and sharing the important reads and the names of the important books, along with the book review being written by the readers across the world, and sharing their ideas about the particular research work or the book they are doing. And this is how they are making their collections public, thus inviting the other people to join the collection and add into the research-based project. Next slide, ma'am. Also, the Wakelet will help you to experience an engaging classroom environment during your remote teaching experiences by curating resources, by giving the students assignment, by doing lesson planning, and creating your class newsletters. Next slide, ma'am. And the best part is that the community gives you an opportunity to master the platform and become the community member of Wakelet. Be a Wakelet ambassador by creating at least 10 collections. And you can also give the opportunity to students to join the Wakelet platform and become the student ambassador. They have their student ambassador and teacher ambassadors program. Next, ma'am. The other best feature about Wakelet is that Wakelet also offers a mobile app. So if you find it difficult to maintain it on the desktop or laptop, so you can easily maintain a mobile app wherein all the data can be curated very easily. Also, it offers lot of browser extensions so that easily you are able to search videos, articles, tweets, and everything can be automatically saved in the Wakelet collection through the browser extensions. Next, ma'am. So let us do a demo and get started by visiting to the website wakelet.com and sign up, and let us create our own collection there today. Sonia ma'am, please go to the website www.wakelet.com. And dear teachers, if you have your students' work handy with you on your Google Drive or inside your desktop, you can start creating your own collection with us right now. So the first step is please go to the website called wakelet.com. Now, the first page which appears is this, where there are different tabs on the top that you can see. There is a tab, first tab, which says for educators, for community. There is a Wakelet blog which you can go through. There is an information about Wakelet. Any kind of support, if you are stuck anywhere, can be sought from the people, the Wakelet community. And also next to support, there is a tab called Enter Code. So when you are asking your students to join a collection, this is the way the students are going to join. They have to click on enter code. The code will be shared by the teacher without using any sign in. The child will be able to add their assignments and the work which is being expected by the teacher easily by just simply enter the code. The teacher will be able to get all the assignments from the students. Somebody is asking, is it free? Yes, it is a free tool. It is free for all the type of resources. There is no premium option or the basic option. The entire platform is exactly free. Now,
Excuse me,
Sumedha,
Sumedha
ma'am.
ma'am.
yes, sir.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
so
so
sorry.
sorry.
So,
I
actually
actually
forgot
forgot
to
to
release
release
the
a
poll.
poll.
I'm
So I'm
just
just
going
going
to
to
release
release
the
a
poll.
poll.
So I
So I
will
would
request
request all the
teachers
teachers to
to take
take
part
part in the first
poll.
poll.
Okay, sure, sir.
So teachers, as you can see on the screen that I have released a poll. So let us know how comfortable do you feel about Wakelet? Have you heard about it earlier or tried using it? There are 5 different options, so select whichever is relevant. We will wait here for just like 20 more seconds. So quickly let us know how comfortable are you, so that we will get an idea of your proficiency with the tool. Also, Sumedha ma'am, so one teacher had a question if it is useful for Hindi teaching. So I think like any resource or irrespective of any language can be shared as a collection or saved as a collection on Wakelet, right?
Yes, sir. And as I mentioned, it has an embedded feature called Immersive Reader, which provides access to almost 70 plus languages. The collection can be translated into 70 plus languages.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, ma'am. So thank you, teachers, for answering this poll. I will quickly end the poll and share the results. So most of our teachers today are not aware or do not know about Wakelet. So I think, Sumedha ma'am, this will be a great opportunity for us to let all the teachers know about the great features of Wakelet. So over to you, Sumedha ma'am.
Yeah, sir, I would also like to do one poll before we actually go ahead with the Wakelet. But I have to just try again if my screen share is fine. Sonia ma'am, can I take the teachers on our platform for the word cloud?
Yes, ma'am.
So
I
I
know
am going to
teachers.
share my screen.
Yes, ma'am. I know teachers that Sumedha ma'am's screen is a little blurry. Just for the sake of this exercise, where we're going to do a very interactive exercise to understand how you're using your resources, etc., I'm asking you to please bear with us only for the purpose of one small exercise. Sumedha ma'am, you can continue.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So I request all the teachers to open a website called www.benti.com. Ma'am, Sonia ma'am, can you please write the name of the website in the chat window? It is www.menti.com, and they have to use a code which is there on my screen. Once they go into the website, the code is 738017. So the first question I have for all the participants is, what emotion or feeling comes to your mind when you have to ask the students to submit the assignment? So you have to answer this question by going to a website called www.menti, M-E-N-T-I, menti.com. The website will ask you for a code. The code is 738017. And I can see some people have already started answering, and the teachers are answering with the words like anticipation, curiosity, very good, excellent, shocked, curious, hopeful that students can do some work, what they will do. Yes, teachers, I'm waiting for more words. Nervous, happy, hopeful, eagerness to know, anxiety, anticipation, great, confusion, sad, shocked, responsibility, engaging, burden. So, dear teachers, the same emotions and feelings I also used to have before I discovered this platform called Wakelet. Even I was not sure how my students are going to submit their work, their notes, their question answers, their worksheets, their holiday homework projects, because even Google Drive, even I believe Google Drive is very confusing sometimes, because we have so many personal things also on the Google Drive that it is difficult to sort out everything, because you have to sort out the mail of the child and then add it in the Google Drive. Your child cannot go to your Google Drive directly and upload the homework. That is not possible. So that is why I thought Wakelet has helped me a lot. Thank you so much, dear teachers. I can see 79 responses here. That's really amazing. Now, the one more question I have for all of you. I'm going to the next question now on the same platform, mentimeter.com. I request all of you to go to again a website, or maybe on your screen you are able to see two questions. If you click the next button, on my screen I was not able to see because the code is same. So I'm sharing my screen again. Please go to the website mentimeter.com, or the menti.com, sorry, and use the same code 738017. And my next question to all the participants is, what mode of collection do you opt for gathering the student work projects or assignment? And yes, I have started getting the answers. Teachers are using Teams assignment, WhatsApp, Google Classroom, Padlet, scanned assignments by the students. Excellent. Google Drive, Flipgrid, Gmail. Excellent. So almost 60 teachers have started giving their answers to my question, and I can see most of the teachers are using the resources which are very difficult to manage. Screenshots, Flipgrid, Gmail, Edmodo, Padlet, WhatsApp, Google Classroom, personal submissions, video submissions. So great, excellent. Thank you, dear teachers, for sharing your thoughts with me. Sonia ma'am, we can continue with the presentation part, the demo part. Wow, I can see people are not stopping. Above 100 teachers have started giving answers. Excellent. So let us get started and let us create our own collection today. So this is the first page when you visit the website wakelet.com. The first step is that as a first time educator, you have to make an account. So you will go to sign up. If you already have an existing account, you have to go to login. But if you are the first time user, you have to make a new account. And there are three options given in the platform: continue with Google, or you can continue with your Microsoft ID that is provided to you by your organization. Or the third option is you can continue with your Facebook account also. So let us continue with the Google account, because that is very easy to remember. You are already logged in your Google account. So that will help you to easily log in into the Wakelet platform. So this is the first page that opens up. And since Sonia ma'am is using the account of Teacher Class Foundation, so it is saying, hey, Teacher Class Foundation, But instead of Teacher Class Foundation, if you will log in, your name will appear there. Your name will be there and you will be logged in into the collection. So there you see a tab saying Get Started. Click on the tab saying Get Started. Your username is required. So most of the people keep the username same as they are using for their Twitter handle. So it is easy to remember. For example, if you are already on Twitter and you are using @Sodhi Sumedha, this is my Twitter handle. So I have a Wakelet collection with the same name. So it is your vision whether you want to keep the same name or you want to keep another name. Once you enter your username, you can simply click on Next. Yes. And the third question posted to you is, how would you best describe you as yourself? Are you an educator? Or you a student? Are you a business entrepreneur or others? So right now this webinar is basically for educators. So we are signing in as educator. Now it is asking for few questions. So we can see which age group you are catering to. So as per your age group, whichever educator you are, you can choose that option and simply click on Done button. And this is the first page that you will enter in. So right now you have 0 collections, you have 0 bookmarks and 0 group collection. Now what we are going to do is we are going to create the first Wakelet collection today. Here. So you see a green button is blinking and asking you to create your first correction. It is calling you, inviting you. So you simply have to click on the plus button. And here is your blank canvas where you have to enter the title. So let us try making a collection where all the teachers, participants can participate. So let us make a newsletter for teacher class. So Sonia ma'am, please type here newsletter for teacher or teacher class newsletter. Weekly newsletter. This name we can give, weekly newsletter. Yes. Now there is another tab below it where you have to describe your collection. So here we can mention any description which we want. We can say this collection or this collection gives an insight into the upcoming webinars by Teacher Class Foundation, and also invite collaborators to share their learnings and feedback. So any type of description you can do, and then you have to make your newsletter beautiful. So there is a tab on the top which says add a cover image. So once you go there, you will have two options. Either you can upload your own image from the desktop, which you already have saved, or you can go to library, Wakelet library, and choose a beautiful image from there. So once we click on choose from library, it gives you a lot of options. There are a lot of free videos, photographs, which you can choose from. So any this keyword which comes to your mind, newsletter, education, resources, newsletter, accordingly you can search. There are two options on the image. You can see either you can edit this image if you are not finding this image beautiful. There is another option which gives you the size of this image. Either you want full cover image, or you want half cover image, or you want to hide it, the third option. So we want a full cover image because it looks beautiful. The other image that we can give to our newsletter is the background image. So for that, you have to go on the top left corner, there is a gear-like structure, a circular structure, which gives you the option of add a background image. Yes, ma'am. Please click here. So again, we will choose another picture from library. We will put the research box newsletter, or simply we can put education. So there will be different backgrounds which we can choose from. Any one of the background you can choose and set it. So this is the background image we have given. So you can see in the platform, all the changes are getting auto saved. You can see on the top, there is a tab saying changes saved. Uh, you need not save it yourself physically. It is getting auto saved. Ma'am, somebody is asking, explain the background image again. So please go to the gear on the top right, left corner. Click here. There is an option called change background image. We can choose from library. We can go to library, and there we can type in the keyword which we are looking for, newsletter, or you can type in education, any keyword which you are looking for. Maybe you are making a Wakelet collection of good recipes, or maybe you are making a Wakelet collection of your student work. So accordingly, you can set a beautiful background for your newsletter, and you can change the image whenever you want. You can also upload your own images. Rather than choosing the image from the library, you can upload your own images. So once this step is done, on the top you can see next to changes saved, there is a tab saying private. So right now this collection is private. So there are three important categories. Right now only I can see my collection. If I want other people to share the link of this collection and I want other people to see my collection, I have to choose the tab called unlisted, the second one. And if I want to make my collection public, where anyone using a Wakelet account can see my collection, I have to choose the public account, where everyone will be able to see my collection. So since teacher class is a foundation and they want to spread the word in the teacher community, they can keep it public. But as an educator, when you are collecting the student work, please keep it unlisted until and unless you are doing some research which can be open to the entire world without revealing the identity of the child. You can keep it unlisted. And once all the settings are done, I'm ready to invite the collaborators to put something into my collection. So I simply click on done button on the top. Yes. Now this is the option saying that if you want to look at others collection, you can go there. So you can simply skip it. And now on the top, you can see there is a tab saying invite. On the top, there is a tab saying invite. So once I click here, there are two options how I can invite collaborators. Either I can copy this link and paste it in the WhatsApp window or Gmail account, or I can give this link in the Zoom chat window, Teams chat window, or the other option is the code, which I told you in the beginning. I can give the code to my students that go to wakelet.com and simply click on enter code, and you have to enter this code. So right now we will copy this link and paste it in the Zoom chat window, and I invite all the 148 participants to come into the Wakelet collection and contribute to the Wakelet collection by clicking on the plus button and adding images, adding your experience, adding your feedback. What do you want to learn about Wakelet? There are plethora of options. So let me show you how you can add content into the collection. Sonia ma'am, please come to the collection. Click on edit collection button on the top. Yes, ma'am. Scroll down more. there is a green plus button. Yes, ma'am. Once you click on this green button, it gives you an option of adding a URL. You have an option of adding text. You can add any YouTube video by inserting the link. You can add important tweets. You can bookmark anything, any website. You can add images. You can upload the PDFs. You can add documents from your Google Drive. You can add documents from your OneDrive, those who are using Outlook accounts. And you can also ask students to record their Flipgrid video on the spot without going to the Flipgrid window directly. So these are the different options that you will get and make your collection. So let us invite all the teacher participants and create a weekly newsletter right now for teacher class. And I can see some participants have already, they are so enthusiastic, they have already starting posting the material in the new weekly newsletter. So let us collaborate and make a beautiful newsletter. So Sonia ma'am, please share the code and the link again. I request, somebody is asking in the chat window how to copy the code. So please show that step again, how we have to create a code. So once you click on done button, there is an invite option. Invite, the first one, ma'am. Yeah, invite option. There is a copy link option. Simply copy this link and paste in the chat window, or you can copy the code and you can go to the website wakelet.com, open a window, wakelet.com, and once you come to wakelet.com, there will be a tab called enter code. Go to wakelet.com. Ma'am, you have to first maybe log out, then only you will see that option. Sonia ma'am. So once you go out, log out, Sonia ma'am, you will be able to see the tab saying enter code. And there you can simply enter the code which is shared by the teacher. Yes, ma'am. So enter code, click on the code, enter the code which was shared by the teacher, not the website. The code. Yes, click on join. It will ask for the name of the person. The person who wants to edit the collection have to enter the name. Now you will be taken to the collection. Click on edit collection on the top, green button. Scroll down and now you can simply click on the plus button and you can start adding. So I request all the participants to share their feedback or share what they're excited to learn about Wakelet through the Flipgrid video option. Or if you have already saved important links which were shared by the Sonia ma'am and Umesh sir today in the chat window, instead of saving your links in the chat, you can add your important links in the newsletter that we are creating together. You can add the links, you can add images, you can add PDFs, you can add important YouTube tutorials that you have. You can add the links from Google Drive. You can add links from OneDrive. You can make your own Flipgrid video right now. So I can see almost 15 people are collaborating. Your names are appearing on the top and changes are automatically getting saved. So this is the way your students are also going to add their homework, their assignment, their poems, their articles. their videos, and you will be easily able to make beautiful newsletters along with your students without the hustle of having meetings and organizing the work together. And the best part is the people who are invited, they can only add the things. They cannot delete what the owner has put. They cannot delete what you have already added in the newsletter. They can only add their own collections, and later on you can study it and you can sort it out. What is the best collection you want to create? If you think that collection is required in your newsletter, you let it remain. If you think it is not required, you can simply delete from your own collection. And there are different views that you can view your collection is. Sonia ma'am, if you can go to the option called change layout, which is getting displayed. There are different layouts that you can keep your collection is. So let us go to mood board. So mood board will expand your newsletter, and this is the way your newsletter is going to appear with the name of the people who have entered the collection. So just now, within fraction of seconds, we have created the collection of our students' work. So same way I use this platform for getting the work from my students, and somebody is asking how we can delete the work which we don't want. So if you click on any collection, you can see there is a dustbin like icon which appears. Sonia ma'am, can you please show? Click on any collection and there is a icon which appears to delete that particular item from the collection. Click on any of the, yes ma'am, click on any of the collection which is being added by the other people. Yes ma'am, just double click inside that. There is a dustbin like icon which appears, which the owner can delete, not the people who are collaborating, but the owner of the collection can delete that particular item if you think that is inappropriate and you do not want it. So that is quite easy, which can easily be done. Yes ma'am, you can show here. This is a item and there is the edit button also. A pencil like icon is for the editing, and dustbin like icon is for deleting a particular item. Now, once your newsletter is ready and you have seen that yes, all students have participated, there is no mistake, you're almost done, your newsletter is ready to be shared by the other community. So you only have to simply click on to go to the done button once your collection gets ready, and it will be added to your dashboard. Your collection is ready. Now you have to go to share button on the top and you can share your collection with anyone. You can share through Google Classroom, you can share through Teams, you can share your collection on Twitter, you can share your collection to OneDrive and Facebook. So simply you can copy the link, and the other beautiful option is that you can also export your collection as PDF. So right now, let us try exporting the collection as PDF. So if we click on export, ma'am will be able to download. Somebody is asking that whether students will be able to download this. Yes, students will also be able to download the connection. They will be able to see whatever the teacher has put, the research work, the assignments, the collection. And once your PDF gets downloaded, so this is how it is going to look. Ma'am has already downloaded it, and this is how the newsletter is looking now, created by all the enthusiastic teacher participants. All of you have added and collaborated to make this newsletter very beautiful. So this is how you can create your own Wakelet collection on any topic of your choice. Now let me show you how you can see the collection made by the other people in the world, how people in the world are making the collection. So ma'am, there is a tab on the top saying showcase. Showcase, yes. Please click here and you will be able to see all the people who have made their collections public. So ma'am, you can scroll down and show to the teachers that already they have a vast collection which can be easily used. You have
Ma'am,
a course. Yes, ma'am.
I think let's pause and take some questions
Okay,
before
ma'am.
we go
Sure.
into the community showcase. All right,
Sure,
ma'am?
ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. Sure.
Great. Umesh, if you can pose the questions to ma'am.
So we have some questions.
Yes, sir.
I think Umesh's internet connection is slow, but
Okay.
I think one of the questions that I had seen much earlier is, can you use Wakelet in Hindi? So I think it would be great to show the immersive reader option, which allows you to translate your content,
Yeah. Okay,
right,
ma'am.
in Hindi to teach classes in Hindi. So we can explore that after we do the community showcase. I think there are teachers who have asked, we have to only share the link with the student and they can send their homework. That's the question. Like they only have to share the link and then students will be able to add their homework.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. You only have to share the link. Student will go to that particular link and directly the child will be taken to your collection, and simply the child will click on edit collection and start adding the homework or assignments or projects.
Great.
Yeah.
Someone else has asked, can we edit the code and make it something that is easy to use for students? This
No,
is from Shishma, ma'am.
I think that is not possible. You have to use the code which is given by the Wakelet. That
All
is
right.
how you connect it. You cannot customize the code.
I also believe they have a QR code reader. So if you want to
Yeah,
share
there
your
is a
Wakelet,
QR code reader. Yeah.
you can share it via QR code. So the student or the parent will have to just scan the QR code and it opens it up.
Yeah. Somebody is asking what about in Kannada language. So, ma'am, let us show the immersive reader first. So
Yeah,
I
I just like
request you
finish.
to, yeah.
Ma'am,
Ma'am.
I just want to finish the questions that teachers have
Okay,
asked.
sure, ma'am.
I think Ashwinder or teacher has asked us, students need to download this. So, ma'am, as per our understanding, students do not need to download anything. They just need to enter code and they will be able to add their homework, correct?
Yeah. But later
Great.
on, if they want to download it as a PDF, maybe teacher has shared lot of assignments, then they can download it as PDF, the way you have downloaded it as a
Yeah.
PDF. Yeah.
I didn't understand this one question from Akhila Arora, ma'am. Is there any specific number of wakelets? So I think, is there a limit to number of wakelets or collections you can?
No, ma'am. It is infinite.
Great.
Yeah, it is infinite.
I think Parul ma'am asked about videos if we download it in the form of PDF. So I'm going to show you the video, ma'am, that I had put on our collection. I hope you can follow this. So we had put a video of our live class and it comes like this on Wakelet. If I click the play button, it will play the live class. It will take the student. So it hyperlinks the PDF. Great. I think a lot of teachers have asked about, can you please repeat how to export as PDF?
Yeah, so ma'am, let us go back to the Wakelet dashboard where you have created the newsletter and show them again.
Great. Okay, ma'am, there are lots of questions. I'm going to quickly...
I think last 15 minutes we can keep for question. Otherwise, we will miss out the important features that I want to explain to everyone.
Yeah, I'll just show very quickly how to export it, right? So you click on, if you go, this is your Wakelet dashboard. If you click on the Wakelet logo, you go to your dashboard, right? And you want to export or share this collection. So I'll click on my collection that I want to share. It'll open this page up. Once I open this page up, I click the button share And then I can choose how I want to share. I can copy it and share it via Google Classroom, these formats. This is a QR code scanner. I can copy a link. So this is the link that I can copy and share it. I can also export it. So to export it, I just click this export as PDF button and click export as PDF. It'll take about 60 seconds and your Wakelet will be ready for to be saved. And I think a lot of teachers have asked, do students need to download the app? They do not need to download the app if, they can just come via the code and they don't need to download the app. All right.
Yeah, Shraddha Pandey ma'am has asked one question, that is there any video tutorial on how Wakelet works step by step? So I am going to show that also, and I am going to share one link with you, Sonia ma'am, so you can paste it in the chat window.
All right.
Which shows it is a educator's guide on Wakelet.
Okay.
Yeah, step by step guide is, and also we have a lot of Wakelet collections, tutorials, and showcase.
Great.
And I would like to show ma'am immersive reader also right now, if you allow.
Yes. Yes.
So just open your,
we'll do immersive reader. Ma'am, 1 second. I think one more teachers, many teachers have asked, can we give feedback on a collection? Like if someone has submitted their homework. So ma'am, can you shed some light on it?
Yeah, so giving feedback through the Wakelet collection is not possible. You can just group the collection and view collection by the children. Later on, you have to share feedback through your LMS only, or through the video conferencing tools which you are using.
Great. Awesome. Ma'am, you can show us the immersive reader part.
Yeah, just go to your collection that you have created just now, Teacher Class Weekly Newsletter. Double click it. Yes, ma'am. Scroll down. Ma'am, just come to this paragraph. This collection gives an insight into the, just before this, there is a book-like icon with a speaker. This is the icon of immersive reader. Please click on that icon. So every text which is inserted into any Wakelet will give you an option of making it a immersive reader, which gives you 3 important options. Ma'am, please come to this A text option on the right hand side top. So once you click here, it gives you the preference of increasing the size of the text to make it easy for the visual learners to read it as per the size. You can change the font size. If you think that you are not liking the font size, you can put a background color by coming to the option called themes. I think there is someone who is annotating on the screen. Sonia ma'am, please disable the screen annotation.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in the themes option, you can change the theme. If you are more comfortable reading with a darker background, you can read like that. Plus, if you scroll down, there are some more colors which you can choose from. Yeah, so the entire color palette open, so you can choose any theme. Now, next to text option, there is another icon, grammar option. So if I want to teach grammar to my students through my Wakelet collection, I can simply click on the tabs called nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, and all the sentences which I have written in my Wakelet collection. It will give the part, which part of speech is that. So I can easily teach in my English classes the parts of speech also. The third important feature of the Wakelet, this immersive reader, is the book-like structure given on the top. Click that icon and you will be able to translate the text into 70 plus languages. So just ma'am, you can choose the language. Somebody was asking for Hindi. So please click Hindi. Then somebody also asked me about Kannada. So you have to see if Kannada is available. Hindi, I know it's there. So click document, click on document, and the entire sentence will be converted into Hindi. You can show more languages, whichever language the teacher is comfortable. Somebody also asked for Kannada. If you can type in there. There are 70 plus language. Yes, I can see Kannada is there. So we can go to the document. It will be converted into the Kannada language. So entire Wakelet collection can be read into 70 plus languages. So whichever readers, language diversity readers you have in your classroom, they can convert your newsletter, your assignments, your worksheets easily into their language preference, and they can study it, and they can submit the assignment in the same language. So this is how Immersive Reader, which is a Microsoft tool, is an inbuilt feature of Wakelet collection, and easily it can be converted into 70 plus language collections, which makes it easy to be used it as a differentiated tool for the diverse learners. Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am, for showing the benefits of the immersive reader. So anywhere the text is entered in the Wakelet collection, this book-like icon along with the speaker is always there. This is the icon which the child has to click. This is called immersive reader, which is also a part of the Bunsey platform, which we explored in the last class, which was held last week. Even in the Bunsey platform, the immersive reader is included as an important feature to cater to the needs of the differentiated learners. Yes, somebody is asking, does it even read out the text? Yes, I will show you, ma'am. Ma'am, please click on the immersive reader again. Yeah. So just below the text option, there is a play button, which will read the text for the learners. Please click on that plus button, ma'am, to show teachers how
Upcoming
it works.
webinars by Teacher Class Foundation, and also invite collaborators to share their learning and feedback.
And also there is a button, ma'am, where you can adjust the speed of the person who is speaking. So please check on the icon, Sonia, ma'am. Yeah. So there is a two version of voice selection. The child can also adjust the male or the female voice, and also the voice speed, whether you want a turtle speed or a rabbit speed of the voice. So if you want a turtle speed, we can check out
Feedback.
that.
This collection gives an insight into the upcoming webinars by Teacher Class Foundation and also
So this is the feature when the child who is not able to read what the teacher has given in the assignment, maybe due to any kind of disability or learning difficulty, can also, yes, in the Kannada speech also, ma'am, first you have to translate it into Kannada using the book icon, and then you have to play button. So let us show you. Once first you translate it into Kannada by document, and then you click on the plus button. Read aloud is not available. So right now it is saying that read aloud is not available in the Kannada language. Let us try for Hindi. So even I am not sure whether Hindi is available. Yes.
यह संग्रह टीचर क्लास फाउंडेशन द्वारा आगामी वेबिनार में एक अंतर्दृष्टि देता है और सहयोगी.
So I hope this is clear. Somebody is asking, can we add multimedia? So ma'am, multimedia you can add in form of PDFs, in form of images, in the form of videos, but you cannot insert the entire PowerPoint presentation. You can insert it in form of images, in form of your audio presentation, YouTube tutorials, your PDF, your worksheets, your assignments. This is how you can do that. And just now Sonia ma'am has shown you that Hindi text to speech option is available. So you have to check whether it in what particular language this text to speech option is available. But Immersive Reader do have 70 plus languages that you can explore in your Wakelet collection. So now can we move on to the showcase, ma'am, Sonia ma'am, where we can see the collections created by other
Yes, ma'am.
teachers around the world. So you can see teachers around the world have created collections on Google tips and tricks, how to do global collaboration with Microsoft tools, how to use Wakelet in school. There is a course on Minecraft. Scroll down, ma'am. Let me show other Wakelet collections also. Yeah, there are amazing YouTube channels for educators, self-paced learning. So you can click on this collection, ma'am, using Wakelet to organize collections. Please double click on this. Yes, ma'am. So this is the collection which is beneficial for the today's session. So this is a collection which is created by other teacher educated around the world. So if you think this collection appeals you and you want to learn more about Wakelets, you simply go to this Wakelet and click on copy. So it will be added in your collection. Ma'am, copy option. No, not the share option, Sonia ma'am. Next to share button, there was a copy collection option. Please close this. Next to share, there is a copy button. Yeah. So this Wakelet will be saved into your dashboard, which you can use later on. So once you click on copy, and if you go to your own dashboard, your own Wakelet dashboard, you will be able to see this will be added. Just refresh your screen once, ma'am. Yeah. So you can see using Wakelet to organize instruction is added in my Wakelet collection, which I can view later on. And I can edit it and share with anyone. So whatever guidelines I'm giving you, it has all the tutorials are already there. Wakelet example, the pro tips, how teachers across the world are using Wakelet for creating lesson plans, for creating worksheets, for creating assignments, for creating group projects. So somebody is asking, how can we search Wakelet on a particular topic? So instead of going to showcase, either you search in the showcase window or you go to the search button before showcase. Yes. And you can type your keyword in the showcase. Like I'm taking a session on Flipgrid. So for example, I want to learn about Flipgrid. So I will go to search box and I will type in Flipgrid and I will find if somebody has ever created a collection on Flipgrid. Yes. So there are different teachers who have already created collections on how to use Flipgrid as an a video discussion tool. So somebody is asking if we can find something on maps. So you just have to explore the search option and find out what collections people are creating around the world. If they are copyable, all collections are not copyable. If they have given the option of copying, you can copy it and add it into your own collection. So these are the collections created by educators on geography. If you want to search the newsletters which other teachers are creating, so you can go to the search box and type their newsletters. So you will be able to read the newsletters which are created by other teachers around the world. So these are the different newsletters which are created by the teachers around the world. So you, if they are giving the option of copy, so you can copy those newsletters and they will be added to your own collection. And I would like to show you the profile of one very famous teacher. Her name is Brandy Realms. So if we go to the, yes ma'am, Brandy Realms, REA, yes, by Brandy Reams. Please click on her profile. This is her Wakelet collection. I would like to show one of her collection. She is using Wakelet for different purpose. We can scroll down, ma'am, and see what all collections she has created for her students. So she, every time she wants to introduce something in the classroom, she creates a collection like this, and she gives the link of that collection to her students. So she has created different Wakelet collections for teachers, for parent community, for student community, how she is using Wakelet in the classroom, how she is making lesson plans. So you can, once you make an account on Wakelet, you can follow different Wakelet ambassadors. She has the badge of Wakelet ambassador with her because she is using Wakelet very extensively and she takes a lot of webinars for teachers. So if you also want to attend their webinars, so if you go to the 3 buttons on the top panel next to the bell icon, so you can see here, there must be some, ma'am, please go to home instead of this. Click on home and let us see if there are some webinar options given here. Again, click on the 3 buttons on the 3 dots on the top. There are some PD options also given by them. Go to view public profile. Yeah. So here you can edit your profile. Go to view public profile, ma'am. Yes. So this is your profile page, which you can edit. So right now, Teacher Class Foundation icon is already there. You can edit your profile by giving your description. You can go to your collection. You can add some description. You can add your bio note. You can add a few of your Twitter handles. You can add your lesson plans here, and you can make a beautiful profile page of yours. You can change header image, change your profile image. And once, if you want to do the teacher professional courses, so for that, I think you have to go to the first page, the dashboard, the first dashboard which opened where the enter code option was there. So there you can learn more about the Wakelet, that how you can do the various courses. So we can go to the first page, ma'am. You can log out. Yes, ma'am. The training, the Wakelet Training Center. Yeah, this page I was looking for. So this is the Wakelet
so you
Training
get
Center.
this, yeah. You will get the training center if you go to your main dashboard, you go to help and inspiration, expand it, and then go to training center.
And you can become a Wakelet Pro in no time, because they keep on organizing weekly webinars for teachers. So you can register yourself with different educators around the world who will tell you how to create a collection, how to collaborate. There are free tutorials which will guide you. Like Shraddha Pandey ma'am was asking, is there any step-by-step guide? So there are free tutorials in this training center. There is a blog for educators. There is a community of educators whom you can write a mail to or write a direct message in the Twitter window. So they will come to help you and support you and explain how you can create your own collection. So thank you everyone, dear participants. I hope. Yes, ma'am.
There are some questions. So one, Brajesh sir is asking, explain how can we assess the collection submitted by learners. So ma'am, I know that, Wakelet doesn't allow you to assess, but how do you do that, ma'am? When your kids send you assessments, how do you use Wakelet to assess or like to check their assignments?
Yeah, so ma'am, once the child has added the assignment in the collection, I open the collection which is being submitted by the children, and then I read out their answers, and then I maintain a Excel sheet with me, a Google spreadsheet, along with the name of the students. And side by side, I keep on adding my feedback and assessment and marks in the Google sheet, which can be later on shared, because there is no mechanism to directly share the feedback from the Wakelet, because it is basically a bookmarking and a collection platform, not an assessment platform. That can be done in Bunsey, but not in the Wakelet. Yeah.
Okay, great. And someone's asked, do we get notifications when there's a contribution? Like, for example, if someone has contributed to one of my collections, will I get notified?
Yeah, you will be notified through mail that somebody has added to your collection. Yeah.
And if we put comments on a student's submission, will the students be able to see that?
Yeah, students will be able to see the comments that you are making, because you have invited them as collaborators until and unless you share the link of the final document with them. Because inviting someone is collaborating, and sharing with someone is just they will be able to see the collection, not add into the collection.
All right. Ma'am, I'm going to launch a poll. teachers requesting you all to please, tell us how comfortable you feel with Wakelet now and how would you rate this session. We'll keep taking questions, but requesting you all to just participate for 1 minute on these polls. In the meanwhile, if you've already participated in the poll, please put in your questions, anything that you would like us to cover right now while we have, Sumedha ma'am on call with us. You can put in your questions in the chat window. All right, teachers, requesting everyone to take 1 minute and add in your feedback for our session. This will really help us understand whether this session was useful to you. We've got only 65 teachers who've attempted the poll, requesting all teachers to take a minute and just answer our poll questions. All right, thank you so much. I'm going to be ending poll. I'm going to share result. So I think most of our teachers might try it once and are feeling familiar. There are a few teachers who still don't feel comfortable. So teachers, if you want your doubts answered, please ask us, put the question on chat and we'll be happy to answer your questions. I'm going to request my colleague Umesh to please put in our YouTube subscription link, asking teachers if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. So Sumedha ma'am, I think like one teacher, like I've seen multiple teachers asking how to add different kinds of multimedia to our Wakelet collection. So I'm just going to, let's just try to show all teachers the different kinds of collections they can add.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So ma'am, you guide us and I'm going to put myself on mute.
Okay, ma'am. So once you click on the plus button, click on the edit collection first on the top right hand corner. So it will come in the editing mode. Scroll down. There is a plus icon in the circle. You have to click on it. So let us try one by one. First, we will put a URL. So any of the URL, Sonia ma'am, just now, whatever URLs you were pasting in the Teams chat window, you can paste those URL, any one of the URL here. Or any of the URL from the top Wakelet Training Center URL, you can copy and paste. Yeah, Wakelet Training Center, you can open that and you can add it. Again, now we are going to show you how to add text. So if you click on add text, there is a cursor, you can add anything, you can write anything. So you can start writing whatever instructions you want to give to your students. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. So your text will be added over there. Now let us try next option. So click on plus button again. Now you can show how you can insert a YouTube video. So click on YouTube. If you already have a link of YouTube video, you can type in, or you can type in the channel subscription, any YouTube channel you want to go to, and choose the collection and simply insert the collection by clicking on the add button. Yes. And it will be automatically added into your collection. Now again, click on plus button. If you want to put some tweets, click on tweet and you have to copy or the hashtag. For example, let us type hashtag Wakelet and let us see how many people are using Wakelet. I'm just type the hashtag Wakelet in the search window on the top.
First, you have to connect your Twitter account. You can't
No,
search
you.
without connecting your Twitter account,
Yes.
ma'am. I can't search. Oh,
Okay, you
okay.
have to just put in the search box and then click there. Hashtag Wakelet.
I can't, ma'am. I can't. I have to connect my
Okay,
Twitter account.
okay.
So,
Okay.
teachers, in case you want to use Twitter, you have to authorize the app. And once you've connected your app, you should be able to. So I can search for the user. So I can search for Sumedha, ma'am.
Sodhi Sumedha. It will come by the name of Sodhi Sumedha.
There.
Yeah.
So
this is my Twitter account.
This is Sumedha ma'am's Twitter account. And
so you click on the simply plus button, it will be added in the collection.
There. So for example, I will add
click
that.
On add, so I can add my favorite tweets. Then how you can add the bookmarks? Click on bookmarks. So if you have any bookmarks already, you can, there are so many bookmarks which are already available in the Wakelet, which you can simply click on the plus button and add it there as per the topic of your newsletter or topic of your collection. Now next is the image. So once you click on that, you have two options. Either you can choose a image from your desktop which is already saved with you, or you can choose it from the library to make it more beautiful. You can upload the PDF files, you can upload something from Google. So here ma'am has added one image from her own desktop about the today's Wakelet class. So this is how you can insert the image. Again, we click on plus button and upload something PDF. So if we have some PDF already saved on our desktop, we can simply select it and upload it. So the PDF is getting uploaded, you can see, and in a minute it will be added. So the weekly newsletter is already added in the PDF form. You can add something from your Google Drive. If you have your student work saved in Google Drive and you want to make a newsletter of that, you can sign in with Google, give permission to Google Drive to access the Wakelet. The Wakelet needs access of your Google Drive, and then you can add it. And once you are the owner of the collection, you can edit it, you can delete it. It is your wish what you want to do. So we can add anything from our Google Drive, whatever we wish to, in our newsletter. So this is the presentation which we have used for the today's session. Then if you have Outlook account, so similarly the OneDrive also works in the way Google Drive works for Gmail account, the OneDrive works for the Outlook account. Now you can make your own Flipgrid video. So we can show you. Once you click here, the Flipgrid video opens where you can record your own video. So if the tab is there, create video. So you can simply click there and you will be able to record your own video. Sonia ma'am, you can start recording.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining.
Yes, click on next
Hi
button.
everyone, thank you for joining.
Again, click on next button. There will be a selfie button where you have to take your selfie, the image which you want to appear in the newsletter. You can make your selfie better by using the emojis which are given here at the in the panel. And once it is uploaded, you can simply see it is added in the Wakelet collection. So your students can also make their Flipgrid videos and it will be embedded into your collection. So students can also give their feedback or their answers through using the Flipgrid mode. And later when you download it as a PDF, in the PDF form also you will be able to click all the links, and all the links will work in the same way as we are showing right now.
Okay. So, teachers, I think I got a question saying if we add from Twitter, students need to have an account in Twitter. So, Sumedha ma'am, if I, like, say, for example, added your tweet and none of my students had Twitter, will they still be able to see your tweet?
Yeah, they will be able to see because they don't have to go to Twitter. They will be seeing this as a newsletter. So they need not they need not have account on Twitter until and unless they want to add something from Twitter.
That's great. That's great. So, I'm going to keep this open for a little longer. If you have any questions, we're happy to answer them. Otherwise, teachers, please do not, we're doing some great sessions this week. So I think Umesh has already shared the link to our sessions. So requesting all teachers to please register for our sessions. They are extremely useful. You'll be able to kind of discover new tools and learn how to use these tools. So please register for some of our sessions. I think this is a great question. How do we avoid students adding inappropriate content before others can see it? That's a great question.
So when students are going to add up in the collection, they will not be able to see each other's collection, because right now we all have collaborated, and there was a screen sharing option. So as a owner, you were able to see as a owner, but others will not be able to see what other child has added. So the owner will only able to see all the collections, and if you think some collection is inappropriate, you can delete it. But as a inviter, as a collaborator, I will not be able to see what other children have put. So
that's awesome.
if
So
we
just
find
to clear,
inappropriate, we can delete it.
So just to clarify, your students will not be able to see other students' contribution, right?
Yeah, until and unless teacher share the final collection with the entire class.
All right. Amazing. Great. All right. I'm going to, Umesh, requesting you to stop our live stream, please. Thank you, teachers, for joining us. I think some teachers have asked us, how